Welcome to our newest generation Entune navigation system. This will be in all 2015 vehicles and up for Toyota. Let's talk a little bit about what you're seeing on the screen and what options you can select. The top left button will be your view. Right now the screen is set to north up all the time. You can adjust it by selecting the button and either have the nav system drive as you drive. This is called a two-dimensional view. There is also available a bird's eye view. So for the purposes of our demonstration today, we're going to select the two-dimensional view. Your HD nav traffic is operating and you have all green lines, and that means it is free-flowing traffic. If you see yellow lines, it's slower, or if you see red, traffic is stopped. You can zoom in and zoom out. You can get as close as 150 feet, or you can get as far out as 250 miles. Most people prefer a 300 to a 700 foot view. The third button over here is what I like to call the do-over button. Because we have a touchscreen system, it will move the target to a different location. Notice you can't see your car anymore. If you press the third button over, it will take you back to where you started. This button will also list where you're sitting, and then it will also reissue the voice commands. If you're listening and you didn't hear it and you push it again, it will repeat itself. There are only two other buttons on the screen, destination and options. We're going to talk about options first. Under here, you can see your map mode. What do you have available is a full map, which we've been looking at, a dual map, which gives you an exploded view and a faraway view. There is also a map and a compass. You have some other options down here that are grayed out. A map and a turn list, a map and a freeway exit list. These are only available if you've set a trip and you happen to be moving. So it would be helpful if you were driving and you wanted to have your map and a turn-by-turn arrow. You can select that after you've set the trip and once you've started driving. Also, under this options are your map information button. You can turn on the route trace. If you select the route trace, it will leave little red spots all along the nav system, and it will track everywhere you've been. It's like leaving breadcrumbs along your route. The speed limit notification system is on, so it will give you notification of speed limits on major roads. We've left the traffic information on. You can also select point of interest from here, like Shell gas stations or banks or ATMs or grocery stores. The other option that we have is the destination button. If you select it, from here, you can either go home or select one of these five options here, and these are like speed dial for destination. So if you went home to New York every summer, you would make your New York home here and your Florida home here. You can enter an address. You can select a point of interest like Disney World. This will list everywhere you've had the system take you to. You can get to your address book. Emergency will find you the nearest police station, gas station, fire station, and hospital to your car. There's another option. You can search by intersection and freeway. This will take you back to the map. And if you would like to list your coordinates into the navigation system, you can do it that way also. I highly recommend that everyone set their home. It's very easy to do. You push Go Home. Your home is not set. Would you like to set it now? Yes. You'll type in your address. Make sure you're in the correct state. Then press street address. We're going to enter the location of our dealership, 1215. And then we're going to say OK and move to the street. So Federal Highway. And then we're going to enter our city, which is Lake Park, Florida, and then press enter. You can also label it here if you like, or give it an icon. I like to give this location an icon because the default icon for Toyota is a blue flag. And you'll notice that this is labeled Go Home, but the other five options do not have space for lettering. So it will only list a symbol. If you do not choose a symbol, it will be a blue flag, and then you'll have 5 blue flags and you won't know what they go to. So I highly recommend for these other options that you select a symbol that will remind you of what you have put there for a destination.
Earl Stewart,